Hi, this is David Comfort from Democracy Action Network. Did you know that the risk of nuclear war is now greater than it has been in decades? That's honestly wild. It's a startling reality that we're facing as nations like Russia and the US ramp up their nuclear arsenals, with the US planning to spend a staggering $1 trillion over the next decade to upgrade its nuclear capabilities. Ever notice how we seem to be stuck in a cycle of escalation while ignoring the real threats to our security? What if I told you that while we're pouring money into bombs, essential social programs are being slashed? It's absurd and unfair that as we face the specter of nuclear conflict, our leaders are prioritizing military spending over healthcare and education. The irony is palpable. More nuclear weapons will not make us safer, yet that's the direction we're heading. But here's where it gets inspiring. A new global coalition is rising up, calling for a halt and reversal of the nuclear arms race. They're echoing the powerful movements of the past, reminiscent of the nuclear weapons freeze campaign that mobilized millions in the 1980s. This coalition is not just about peace, it's about linking the fight against nuclear weapons with the broader struggles for social justice and democracy. Imagine if we could channel the energy from recent movements that stood up against oppression and inequality into a unified front against nuclear proliferation. The message is clear: healthcare, not warfare. This is a rallying cry that resonates deeply in a world where our priorities seem misaligned. By redirecting funds from nuclear weapons to meet urgent human needs, we can create a safer and more equitable society. The urgency of the nuclear threat demands our action. As the New START treaty approaches expiration without renewal, we must advocate for new agreements to limit these destructive capabilities. We have the power to influence our leaders, to demand that they prioritize diplomacy over destruction. Let's not forget the wisdom of leaders like Reagan and Gorbachev, who reminded us that a nuclear war cannot be won and must never be fought. This summer marks the 80th anniversary of the bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, a poignant reminder of the devastation nuclear weapons can unleash. We can build a resilient movement that not only seeks to reduce nuclear risks, but also uplifts the voices of those fighting for justice and equality. Together we can solve this puzzle. Let's be the generation that chooses cooperation over conflict, compassion over chaos. So let's get to work. The future is ours to shape, and with collective action we can create a world where nuclear weapons are relics of the past, not tools of our future. Hope is not just a dream, it's a call to action. This is David Comfort from Democracy Action Network. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel. It would help out a lot. Peace.